Hey, welcome back. I'm Amanda Oakling and you click here because you want to see how I'm making Snickers cupcakes, right? This is one of the favorite recipes, and I think 2 years ago I was in the television where I made this recipe, and from this recipe I get right now my very good friend of mine. Just because she's seen how I'm making Snickers, we started chatting, and right now we are meeting quite often. This is easy recipe. The sponge will be regular oil sponge, which is velvet sponge. You can see in this video how I make a red velvet. It's the same sponge, just without the colorants. And then we will use inside the caramel. Again, in previous video you can see it. And on it we will get a caramel frosting with only 3 ingredients. Let's get started. In this recipe, I love that I can mix everything just by hand. I don't need a mixer if it's easier for me. This is a small amount just for some cupcakes. That's why I will mix with the whisk. Put a sugar, regular ones. It's a lot of there, I know. Then an oil. Olive oil or sunflower oil, which you use in your kitchen. Then kefir or buttermilk or maybe yogurt, something which is a sour, milky product. And then we need 1 egg. Combine everything together. Your main goal right now is melt a little bit sugar. You can't whisk it very fluffy because you have only 1 egg. So your main goal, just mix it, combine, and get it more silky. I love this recipe for one reason, because it's one pot recipe. You mix everything in one bowl and it's ready. Do you see how I whisk my butter? I'm not doing circular motions, I'm doing linear motion from one side to other. Try it, it's easier. Okay, that's it. The second step, it's important step. We are adding a vinegar and baking soda and baking powder. Already in this pot I have baking powder and baking soda. Pour it. And then adding a regular vinegar. We have a reaction in there. And then the last ingredient, it's the flour. All-purpose flour, wheat flour. If you are using gluten-free products, you can buy in the grocery shops already gluten-free flour mixes, and all amount what you have in the recipe with wheat flour, just substitute with this gluten-free flours. I'm not suggesting you to use only cornstarch, for example. You will have a very sticky butter and we don't need it. That's why I already buy a mixes which is made sustainable for baking. So this is our butter. It's not thick, it's not liquid, it's something middle, like very thick sour cream. I'm using a silicone cupcake mold. It could be not only cupcake mold, it could be a mousse cake mold or chocolate mold, but it's the regular one, you can see it. I'm using the cups inside. And for me, the easiest way is putting a butter inside the molds with a spoon. Taking a big spoon and make sure that your cup is half empty. Not till the edges, but half empty or half full. In the moment, I heated my oven to 180 degrees. In this moment, when you put a cupcakes inside the oven, it has to be heated, it has to be hot. always, when you see in the recipes the temperature, make sure that it's not cold but it's already heated. All sponges I bake in convection regime, and we are ready to put cupcakes into the oven. Okay, we are back. Our cupcakes is already cooled down and it's ready to fill inside caramel and put on it a beautiful caramel frosting. I don't know with which part to start, with frosting or caramel. Okay, let's start with frosting. I will put aside a little bit my beautiful cupcakes, and I will tell you about one of the easiest frostings. And there is only 3 ingredients. It's and all ingredients is ratio 1 to 1 to 1. It's the same amount. I have here 130 degrees of unsalted butter, 130 degrees, come on, today all these degrees, 130 grams with Dolce de Leche. It's boiled salted milk, not salted but sweetened milk, but it's called Dolce de Leche. You already know what is it. And then we have the same grams of cream cheese, and this cream cheese is cold. It's important that butter, it's always in the room temperature, it's soft, but cream cheese, it's cold. And our main goal is mix together all 3 ingredients, but we will start with butter and Dolce de Leche. I'm not suggesting you to use a real caramel, which we made for cupcakes in previous video, because for this frosting we need something more sweet, and the real caramel, it's a little bit bitter and it's not good for frosting. I'm not suggesting. So my small helper KitchenAid will beat this all together and do it about 3 minutes. Okay, in this moment it's good, it's softer, it's fluffier, it's lighter. And then we need to add a last ingredient, cream cheese. For the small dots, just put inside when you're mixing. And I'm saying one more time that it had to be cold. When it combined together all 3 ingredients, stop the beating. This last phrase with cream cheese, you don't need to beat this buttercream. Just combine together. It's creamy, silky. If you have a small flakes in it, that means that you beat too small this first phrase with butter and Dolce de Leche, and the temperature wasn't that good. I'm taking a piping bag. I have just 2 here. And I will have a regular star, open star tip. Here is 10 millimeters. It's quite big, you see. And that's the secret to make a beautiful cupcake cups if you have a big star tip. Okay, I'm putting this a little bit aside because we need to make a filling with caramel. As I said 2 times, I think, in this video, that in previous video we made a French burnt caramel, and here it is. I will soften it a little bit to make it softer because we will put it inside the cupcake. We need a juicy cupcake. And to make for them the Snickers flavor, I will add peanuts. You can put in there big slices or smaller grounded slices. Mix it well. And again, you can do it with a spoon, but I prefer to do it with piping bag. It looks so yummy. Actually, one of the favorite taste flavors, it's caramel and chocolate, and I quite love sweets a lot. I'm not eating much normal food, but I'm eating sweets a lot. And if I'm in the shop, I'm very often taking a Snickers just because I love it. So we have a filling caramel, and we have a caramel frosting. And right now our goal is to make hollows in the cupcakes. You can use a spoon or spatula or knife and just press inside and take off the piece of your cupcake. I'm not putting, after the filling, I'm not putting inside this leftovers. I'm eating it. I don't love it. Okay, use your fingers to press the hollow to make it smooth, and we will feel a caramel inside. I'm taking a piping bag, roll it till I feel the pressure, and then I'm squeezing with my upstairs hand very, very strong and making a circle. You're drawing a small circle around your cupcake and pressing very strong. If you want, you can make a double rip. And that's it. I will decorate it with sprinkles or with nuts or with chocolate if you would love. I have here a golden sprinkles for happy sprinkles. I love this triangle here. And a little bit more nuts. And here it is. It looks so, so yummy. Right now, you're going to the kitchen, you're making a caramel, you're making these cupcakes, and you write me in the comments how you love this, okay? We can arrange this. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you very, very soon in the next video. We will decorate a cake. And stay tuned, subscribe my channel, and how I'm saying every time, ciao!